In this demonstration we're going to look at troubleshooting IP version 4 by using Windows PowerShell, but also as well having a look at troubleshooting IP version 4 by using the command line. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to get some information relating to the IP version 4 settings for my network interface cards. And we're going to do that by using the get-net IP address -interface alias, and then we're going to do that against the London network adapter. So when we hit the enter key, if we have a look down here, we can see the information relating to IP version 4. So we can see the IP address, we can also see the subnet mask, and we can also see the network adapter and the type of IP. Next thing we'll do is we'll just test our network communication, and we'll do that by issuing a different PowerShell commandlet. So we'll just clear the screen off and just issue the next commandlet. And what I'm going to do at this point here is just do a test-net connection 172.16.0.1. We'll hit the enter key. And as we can see here, we're just waiting for an echo reply to come back. This, if anybody has used the command line, will see that this is equivalent to our ping commandlet. And as we can see at this point here, we can see that we've got some information back. So we'll just clear the screen off again. Next thing we'll do here is we'll actually just trace a route through to a remote location. And we'll do that by using our test-net connection, but we'll do it with a -traceroute switch as well. And all I'm going to do, as we've already said, we'll do a test-net connection -traceroute, and we'll do that at 172.16.18.20. Hit our enter key. As we can see at this point here, it's now going to trace through to that IP address and tell us if we have any issues on the way. So what we've got at this point here, we can see the computer name, remote IP address, ping did succeed, took 7 milliseconds, and we can see the route went through my default gateway and then to the remote computer. Now we can do all of this as well through the command line. So what we'll do at this point here is we'll just launch up a command prompt. And the first command that we'll use ipconfig, and ipconfig will return back information relating to IP version 4. So just hit the enter key. And as we can see at this point here, we can see the IP address, see the subnet mask, and we can also see the default gateway. So we'll just clear the screen off. So one of the other commands that we did is we used the test network connection. What we've got is we've got an equivalent command in the command prompt, which is ping. So we'll just ping 172.16.0.1, which is our default gateway, and hit our enter key. As you can see, we're getting a reply back. And the last commandlet that we're going to use here is we're just going to use the traceroute commandlet, and the traceroute commandlet will trace a route through to a remote location. So we'll use our traceRT, and then we'll just specify 172.16.18.20. We'll hit our enter key, and what it'll start doing now is it'll start tracing through a route to this remote location. As we can see, it's now tracing the route through, and then it should show us exactly the route that was taken to get from point A to point B. As we can see, we get exactly the same information back. And that's the end of this very quick demonstration of looking at some of the command line utilities and PowerShell utilities that we can use to troubleshoot our IP version 4 settings. Thank you.